Hey friends, it's getting time for back to school, and this is such a great idea because we're going to make a pencil for our sidewalk chalk. That's right, we can make one of these to go and work on our math facts and spell words and draw pictures with a swim noodle. Listen, when it gets to the end of the season anyway, these swim noodles are cheap. Just go to the dollar store and see, they're already discounted. But we used a yellow one. You're gonna want about 20 inches and cut that off, and I've got all the instructions below at Mr. Mark's classroom. So cut that off, and by the way, I'm just gonna say, you can just cut these with scissors. People have thought, well, how do you cut these? Well, you cut them with scissors. Or even a serrated knife would work as well. And about 3.5 inches works good for the red eraser. If you've got pink or something that might match the eraser part even better, I mean, that works. You could do that. So we're gonna want, it looks a little bit long, but I think you'll see when we put it together and cover it up with part of the tape that it'll make sense. So let's do that now. To get this attached, the eraser attached to the pencil, we went ahead and installed some toothpicks. I know, isn't that just crazy? So you could put 4 in here, probably 4 is gonna hold it. We're gonna add some duct tape to it in just a minute, so that'll work really good. So we're gonna do that and put this together, slide it on. Doesn't that look great already? But we need the silver part, and we can use gray duct tape. If you have some of that silver aluminum duct tape, I mean, that's really great too. It's a little more expensive, so I wouldn't go and buy it for this. You could, if you've got it on hand, you could use it. So I'm gonna go ahead, pull that out a little, and it just rips with your hand. If you wanna use scissors, sometimes it gums up your scissors, but I'm gonna just put that on. That and try to get it straight. That's always a trick for me. Get it straight. Again. All right. Got it. All right. So there's that. And now listen, you can take your marker, a permanent marker, and you can draw some lines on here. However designed you want it to be a good place to add your name so that we would know whose is whose. But this will be a fun thing for you to make even in your class during the summer, and then you could go outside to the church sidewalks and you could write the Bible verse. You could write Jesus loves me. Depending on what age child you're teaching, you'd be able to decorate the sidewalks. You know, when it rains, it's all gonna wash away. I have actually even used sidewalk chalk to write announcements on the sidewalk as kids and families were leaving the building, and it said, camp sign up tomorrow at 9 o'clock, or VBS starts in next week at 9 o'clock, you know, and so put those on the sidewalk so as they're walking out, they see it. So it has to be facing the building. So you could make this however you want, but sidewalk chalk is our friend. It's good stuff. All right, so I've got all the decoration on it that I'm gonna do. Now it's time to add this sidewalk chalk where it plugs in there. So we've got to trim away some of this. Easy way to do that is to just sharpen it like this. And just take it a little bit at a time so you don't go crazy and cut off more than you want. But even if you did, you could just cut this off and start again, really. It's pretty forgiving. All right. So, all right, that's not bad. I'm gonna do just a tinge more. That looks pretty good. Little haircut on there. All right. Good. Nice. I think I want just a little bit of this off. Okay. All right, a little more vacuum cleaner food. Okay, now we're ready to go ahead and add the chalk in here. Choose whatever color you're gonna do. Poke it up in there. All right, that might be a little far. Pull it out a little bit. Very good. So there you go. We have our sidewalk chalk ready to go, and the kids are gonna have fun writing with these. I hope you'll try it out. Take pictures and post them here at Mr. Mark's Classroom so we can all see how yours turned out. I want you to see us more on Facebook, Mr. Mark's Classroom, and even on Instagram. You can check out all the ideas I post there. I hope that you're having a great time teaching your kids. Your life in children's ministry is a gift, and I want you to make it count.